Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it.
Talk about throwback footage. Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a Valentino efile review or nail drill review. So this is not a sponsored video. I did purchase my Valentino nail drill with my own coins back in 2020. So I did record this footage in 2020 and I just held on to it because I knew eventually I would get around to doing the review. So here I am starting by showing you guys my very first nail drill. When I started doing nails, I was a hand filer, and then I built my way up to getting an e-file. Now at the time I was new to doing nails, so I did not have the money to purchase an e-file, but I did have a family friend that was a nail tech previously, and she had a large box of supplies that she brought to me, and this drill was one of those items that was in that package. Now, being that this was a previously used drill, it was not in the best condition. It probably gave me a year and a half of work time with learning it. It came with the cord. The adapter block did overheat several times to where the drill would just stop working until it cooled down, and I would have to go back to hand filing. So at the end of that, I just knew it was time for another e-file. Now this was my starter drill, so it was good for learning the basics of how to hold a drill and how to use it on a low speed when working with a client and going near the cuticle. So I'm just going to show you some of the differences of my previous drill, and then I will get into the Valentino drill. At this part of the video, I did include the sound because I want you guys to hear what I heard while using this drill. When I first cut the drill on, it did have a loud buzzing sound, and then the more I cut it up, it did have an even louder buzzing sound, which for starters was one of the key selling points of the Valentino drill. Because they did advertise it as being a silent drill, I absolutely was sold for that feature alone. And it did seem that the longer I used this drill and the more clients I got, it did start to get louder due to the block adapter and having to plug it in and having it attached to the cord. It was just causing more and more wear and tear on this e-file. Plus, I also noticed that it was taking a lot more arm strength to use this drill. I was beginning to get some pain because I was having to apply more pressure just to get the finishing effect that I was looking for with using my drill. Even as I'm watching this video now, I'm noticing that my hand is super gripped around this drill, and at the time I was experiencing much more shoulder and wrist pain, and I'm definitely accounting it to the pressure that I had to apply on this drill just to get the job done. So if you are experiencing any pain or discomfort with your arm while being a nail tech, that may be something you want to look into, which is trying to get a new drill. You definitely want tools and implements that allow you to be more relaxed and to perform your job at a better comfort level. Now, the moment we have been waiting for, the Valentino e-file unboxing. I'm going to open the box. This was when I first got my e-file in 2020. You could not tell me anything opening this. This was my first big girl purchase for my business, and I was over excited about it. So fresh out of the box, we have our instruction paperwork, we have our Valentino e-file system, and then they also had an extra gift in the box as a thank you for your purchase. So after browsing over the paperwork, I quickly set it to the side because we don't need that. But I mean, I guess this was an unboxing, so I probably should show you guys what it said. It was a letter just stating if there was anything missing out of the box to let them know, and also letting me know that they included a free diamond gel, which this was the first time I was introduced to diamond gel when it came to my stones. So that was a pleasant surprise because I was using the nail glue for some time. I was not into doing gel nails, so I simply started to use that diamond gel for my rhinestones. So as I'm opening my e-file, I just noticed the clean and sleek presentation. The box was clean and glossy, very pretty with the Valentino V logo on the front. No extra words on the box. I thought that was very clean and sleek. And here we are opening our Valentino e-file. Again, on top of the box, everything always comes with instructions. So of course this is the instructions about the features of the e-file and everything you need to know. And here is a brief overview of how everything was packaged. Everything came so nice and clean. I was in awe of this unit. I just could not believe that I had my hands on a Valentino drill. So of course inside you get another diamond gel that comes with the e-file. You also get a charging adapter that comes with the e-file. It is marketed as a portable e-file, but you do have to charge it up every now and again. This is a compartment that you snap on the side to hold your drill head. Now because this is a portable e-file, it did come with a carrying case as well as a strap just to hold it on your waist, so that if you're working in a setting where you cannot be connected to the adapter, you can have the e-file fully charged and connected at your waist. And here is the beautiful unit, so white and clean and pristine. Oh my god, looking at this brings back so many memories. I know for sure I need to get a new one because oh my gosh, she does not look like that anymore. And lastly, we have our metallic pink drill head, and it has a white extension cord. So now I'm just taking everything out of the box and I'm going to play around with the e-file and see how to set everything up. So I'm just going to remove all of the plastic from the e-file and just get her set up and ready for use. Now when I first purchased this e-file, I know for a fact I paid $500 or more for this e-file, but I'm looking online at it now and it's showing that the original price is $475, but they have it on a special for $375. So I'm very sure that I paid more than $500 because I thought This is a big girl purchase. I love this e-file. I'm going to cherish her. She did give what she needed to give as far as the silent feature that it has, because it is marketed as a very quiet e-file, and it does give that, which was one of the reasons why I purchased it, as well as it being so pretty and pink. So here you will see the actual drill portion. It was so pretty and pink when I first got her, and I absolutely love that it came with the rhinestones on it. I thought it was perfect for a nail tech, and I just had to have it. So yes, not only is this a beautiful pink and white e-file, it is portable, meaning it does not have to be connected to a power source while you're using it. Also, it has a silent feature that I absolutely love. So yes, this is a highly recommended nail drill. So as I'm connecting the drill to the adapter, I have not put it on the charger yet. This is straight out of the box. Just playing around with it. I cut the nozzle on and realized that it was not fully on. You do have to have that switch either in forward or reverse. And now you can hear how silent this e-file actually is. Cutting it all the way up to its highest potential, I realized that it was very silent. It had not even the faintest whistle, and I was so ready to use my new nail drill. This black attachment was for if you wanted to clip the system to your jacket pocket or to your pants pocket for portable use. I did take this on several of my house calls that I went on, and it worked perfectly to click it right into my pocket, and I was able to work with my e-file with it straight up and down just like this in my pocket. So as you can see, I absolutely love my new drill. I cannot stop looking at her and touching her. I was so just blown away by the appearance. Now also you can see that it is much slimmer than my first e-file. I am left-handed, so I do have to have more of a smaller tool, and that to me was also a plus because she was half the size of my first drill and twice the cuteness. Like, super cute. I absolutely loved it. Here I'm just going to show you guys the comparison in sound. This was my first e-file. It did have between 3,000 and 23,000 RPM, and then the Valentino drill was from 1,000 to 35,000 RPM. So for me, not really knowing if I needed that much power or not, that was one of the things that I had to learn about this e-file, and I'll get more into that now. So remember when I told y'all that with my first e-file, I felt like I had to apply too much pressure to get it to work? Well, the selling point of the Valentino e-file was the added RPM power, but realistically, because it is such a strong e-file, I was not able to use all of that power.
Many months later.
So guys, here is the current state of my beautiful e-file. She has been through the trenches with me. She has created some amazing sets with me, and I still love her to death. But seeing that new price point of $375, I may go ahead and get her a new sister. Also, I wanted to elaborate on the amount of power that I could and could not use with this e-file. So having it on, realistically, I could only use starting at 4,000. This is at 3,000, and it would not even remove polish. At 4,000, I am able to use the e-file on the natural nails of the client. When I am removing polish, I use 5,000, and when I am finished filing, I use about 6,000. I absolutely cannot use 8,000 or anything higher than that, because I feel like it will cause a ring of fire and just be absolutely too strong to use on a client's nail. This drill literally can be used to work on a car. It has so much power, and I believe Valentino realized that and dropped that price point down to about 50% off, because it was 500 plus when I bought it. So will I repurchase this efile at $375 now? I absolutely would, and I think I'm going to. She has served her purpose, and the silent feature still is one of my favorite things about this efile, as well as it being portable and not having a cord attached to it while I'm working. So other than that, I still love this efile, and I will continue to support the Valentino brand. Another awesome feature on this efile was its ability to go forward and reverse. Because I am a left-handed nail tech, I do prefer for my efile to move in a forward rotation, but this one also has an ability to go in reverse rotation. So if you were right-handed and you moved from the opposite way, I feel like that feature would serve its purpose for you in that way. So being left-handed and having the ability to work towards my left absolutely saves me time, and I love it. Now, my drill stand I did lose along the way, and here is the port for it to be charged. So I sometimes have to charge it maybe every week, like once a week. So the battery power after 3 years is still excellent, like amazing. Even if I put this drill on the charger for about 10 minutes, she can work for another 5 days easy. And here is just some added footage of you guys seeing me use this drill. When it comes to taking off polish and debulking a nail and just working in an effective manner as a nail tech, this drill really has given my nail career life. Like, I don't take too much time taking the polish off. That takes me about 10 minutes at the beginning of a set, when normally with that old drill, and as slow as it was going but as loud as those rotations were, yeah, it just wasn't serving a purpose. So will I recommend this drill at $375? Yes, go get it, run and get it. It will save you time. If you're scared of your efile, don't be scared. Literally just take your time. If you get that practice hand and you practice with your acrylic, just practice cuticle motions, because that's the only amount of time, that's the most sensitive area that you would need to practice on when it comes to your efile. I was scared starting out, but once you get the hang of it, your clients will relax, because they'll realize you haven't hit their skin or touched their skin not one time. So definitely go out and get this Valentino drill while it is $375, because I will definitely be going to get me a new one, and I will put this current drill up for safekeeping, just in case I may need one on a later date. But at $375, I just checked that today while I was recording this voiceover, and yeah, I was skeptical about replacing my drill because of the price that it was, but now, yeah, I'm finna get that. So if you have stayed through to the end of my Valentino nail drill review, I greatly appreciate you. You know you're a real one, and I know you have subscribed and became a 9 Lux Lovely, and I know you have shared my channel with a friend, because there is enough room for all of us over here, honey. Okay? So until our next video, thank you so much for staying tuned, and don't forget to follow those socials.